Hey everybody, it's Matt from Britical Saiyans here, and today I'm going to show you my, Finishing Blows Son Gohan deck. So to start off with, went with the Bardock leader. This is the promo one, can't remember from where, but yeah. Anyway, so it's activate main once per turn. You choose one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 3 or less and put it into rest mode. Yeah. And then his awaken is you draw 2 cards. And then on the awaken side, activate main once per turn. You choose one of your opponent's battle cards, no restriction, put it in rest mode. And when he attacks, you get to draw a card. So, pretty basic. So, into the actual deck now then. To start off with, we've got 2 Flying Nimbus. So, you pay 1 yellow, then you negate the attack, and you can discard a yellow card from your hand to make it so your opponent can have 1 more attack on the battle area. And then we run 2 Time Magic. So this is your sparking negate in this deck. So you can take a life to do this if you've got 5 cards in the drop, or you pay 1 yellow, and if your leader card is yellow, so obviously as is. You so I gotta remember this myself. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards, ignore one barrier, and it stays in rest mode because it can't switch to active during the next turn. So it locks it down for a turn. And then for the last and negates the deck, we've gone with the Fatherly Love saves a day. So this is another negate of if your leader card is yellow, negate the attack. Then if your opponent has 4 or more cards in rest mode, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode, so it can just stop them for another attack if you don't have Nimbus. And then we've gone with 2 Barring Laser. So this is a counter, you pay 1 yellow, discard a yellow and you negate the counter. And then 2 Planet Vegeta. This is only in here just to search Saiyans. So you play this for 1 yellow, and then you search your deck for a Saiyan that's got energy cost of 4 or less. So it's just a searcher for the deck. So then onto the battle cards, if I can get them all. Come here. Thank you. Right, so the 1 cost first. We've gone with 3 copies of the Godly Destruction Whis. So pay 1 yellow, play this, you draw 1 card. Auto once per turn. When your opponent switches an energy to active mode without an awaken skill, you can choose one of their energy and put it into a drop. So it's ball goes but yellow. And then we've got 4 copies of Dependable Saiyan Trunks. 1 yellow, when you play this card, you look at the top 3 and you can add a yellow Saiyan from there to your hand. And we've got 4 copies of Son Gohan ready for a match. So 1 cost, yellow, auto, when you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 4 or less and switch it to rest mode. And then we have 4 copies of Fearless Assault Krillin. So this is your awakener for the deck, because it has auto, when it attacks, you can take a life and it gains 10k in critical. Okay, on to the 2 drops. So we've got, for the super combos, we've got 3 Divine Cry Beerus. So this is your sparking one. It's a super combo, you can spark a 5 if you draw a card. It's got 10k regardless. And we've gone with 1 Shigesh. So your life has to be at 4 or less to do this one. You gain 10k for the combat power, and then you can play a gotta remember myself, a yellow Saiyan from your hand for energy cost of 3 or less. And then we've got 2 copies of Yamcha Ready to Brawl. So when you play this card, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, energy cost 3 or less, in rest mode, and KO it. So, for the board killing. On to the freeze. Which is where the bulk of the deck is. We have 4 copies of Defense Trunks. I'm not even going to try to say the first part of his name. So it evolves onto a Trunks future for 1 yellow and 1 colourless. So you're, if I can find him, that guy. And this one has blocker and auto. At the end of your turn, you can switch to active mode, so you can attack with it and then get it back at the end of the turn, so you can block for your opponent's turn. And then we've gone with 3 copies of Piccolo the Resolute, and this one's got auto. When you play this card, you choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less in rest mode, and you KO them. And then we've gone with 4 copies of Son Goku Guardian Angel. You kind of need to have 4 in the deck for this, because for the whole lineup, if I actually I'll make this easier to show it all and do it all right. So if I just do this, okay, because this is the last card of the deck, right? So I'll just get 1 of each, and then it'll make it easier for me to try and explain it all. Okay, so we'll start off with the Guardian Angel. It's got a permanent where you can only have 1 in play. Auto, at the end of the battle in which you combo with this card during your opponent's turn, it comes into play in rest mode. And then his activate main, you pay 3, you sack this card off from the battle area, and then you play this one from your hand, and this goes underneath. So for the display of power, which is the one you sack off, he's got barrier, and at the end of the turn he switches back to active mode, so you can swing with him and get him back. And then for the last card deck, for the whole, the whole setup combo, he's got double strike. Well, sorry, it's finishing blow, Son Gohan, which is what the whole deck's built around, to the best I can. And he's got double strike, auto, sparking 7. When you play this card, if your opponent has 4 or more energy, and then if you got this underneath, which you should do if you're using its skill to play this, so you're playing 3 energy to bring this out, all your opponent's energy goes into rest mode, and he gains dual attack, so you can go 30 double strike, 30 double strike to try and close off the game. And that's it, guys. So that's the finishing blow Son Gohan deck profile. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.